Ancient Rome was a stratified society, where your social status determined your rights and obligations. At the top of this hierarchy was the emperor, whose power was absolute. Just below him were the senators, a ruling elite who exercised great control over the politics and economy of the empire. Free Roman citizens, known as plebeians, had certain rights, but their social position was far from equal. However, the majority of the Roman population were not citizens. Slaves, who constituted a large part of society, lived without rights and were subject to the orders of their masters. Slaves could be brutally punished by their owners without significant legal restrictions. Roman citizens enjoyed certain privileges, such as the right to a fair trial and the ability to participate in politics, but their lives were also governed by strict rules of conduct. Morality and virtue were fundamental values in Roman society, and those who deviated from these norms could face social disapproval and even punishment. The Roman army, known for its discipline and efficiency, was the backbone of the Roman Empire. Discipline was more than a mere formality. It was an absolute necessity to maintain control over the vast expanses conquered by Rome. At the heart of the Roman military machine was the legion, a highly organized unit of up to 5,000 men. Discipline in the legion was rigorous and began from the moment a young man joined the ranks. Roman soldiers were subjected to strenuous training and demanding physical routines. Obedience and loyalty were fundamental values. Disobeying orders or showing disloyalty could lead to severe punishment. Daily life in the camp was strict. Soldiers lived in austere conditions and latrines were in common use. Discipline was necessary even in the most mundane activities. Punishments in the Roman army were relentless. Soldiers who committed serious offenses could face public whippings or be demoted in rank. Decimatio, a brutal form of punishment, involved the execution of every 10th man in a unit that had shown cowardice on the battlefield. Despite the harshness of the discipline, this rigorous military structure was one of the keys to Rome's success in expanding its empire. The Roman legions were known for their tactical skill and their ability to maintain order in the conquered provinces. Military leaders, such as Julius Caesar and Scipio Africanus, were respected both for their skill on the battlefield and for their ability to maintain discipline among their men. Public spectacles were an integral part of life in ancient Rome. In addition to entertaining the masses, these events were also used as tools of social discipline. One of the emblematic places where these spectacles were held was the amphitheater, such as the famous Colosseum in Rome. These imposing buildings could hold tens of thousands of spectators eager for excitement and entertainment. Gladiator fights were one of the bloodiest and most popular events. Gladiators, often slaves or prisoners of war, engaged in brutal combat to the point of death or surrender. These clashes not only provided entertainment, but also conveyed a message of Rome's inevitable victory over its enemies. The presence of a mass audience at these shows added an additional element of social pressure. No one wanted to be the object of public scorn or face the stigma of defeat in the arena. Punishments for serious crimes in ancient Rome were relentless and served as a means of maintaining order in an expansive and diverse society. Another severe punishment was sentencing to the mines. Prisoners were sent to work in mines, where conditions were dangerous and mortality rates were high. Forced labor in the mines was considered a particularly harsh punishment. Convicted criminals could be assigned to forced labor in a variety of industries, from construction to agriculture. These laborers were closely supervised and often suffered extremely harsh working conditions. Throughout Roman history, there were debates and discussions about the appropriateness and humanity of punishments. Thanks for making it this far. If you liked the video, approve it with a like and comment something positive. That will help the channel a lot to keep bringing more stories. Don't forget to share and see you next time.